Hello everyone, thank you for taking a look and watching my video about the Mohican 100, and my experience was amazing with it. You're gonna have to wait to the end of the video to see how I finished. Just a teaser there to get you to watch the whole thing and all the commercials, not really. I'd like to throw out a huge thank you to the race director. It was a monumental effort to get this coordinated. I don't even know how all those trails were put together through all the wilderness in those counties, but thank you. The volunteers were amazing. Thank you. If you haven't experienced the culture, the community of ultra running, and you're a road runner, once you experience that ultra running, the trail racing experience, you'll never go back to road racing. I should have listened to the oak tree, I think was one of my learnings. The oak tree is a networking video I did earlier. There was people there that had coaches. They had crew waiting on them with hot food and everything they may have needed. They had pacers helping them with the mentally tough parts of the race, which would have been awesome. I may try to build a network for the next 100, or maybe even participate in somebody else's 100. I think that'd be awesome. I think another thing I think that worked out really well was the counter engineering I've done. I don't know if counter engineering is an actual term or one that I had just made up, but engineering, trying to counter the engineering that seemingly the cosmos has been forced upon me. In the last 7 months of this training for this 100, I had a dog bite my calf, which put me out of training for a bit. I ended up with a stress fracture, supposed stress fracture in my right foot. Family member tested positive for COVID, so we were presumed positive and had some minor symptoms, including a little shortness of breath, but had to quarantine for I think 10 days and no outside running. And then I had a strained tendon in my left foot. So I had not run hardly at all for the last 4 weeks before yesterday morning. So did a lot of biking on the Peloton, changed up my diet, lost 14 pounds in the last 4 weeks. I think that definitely helped. The diet for sure, and losing the weight for sure made a huge difference. You know, my approach to this was I didn't think I would win. Quite frankly, I wasn't even 100% sure I was going to finish, because one of the lessons I learned from the 100K back in April was you need to be able to modify your plan when your current reality changes, and don't kill yourself just to stick with a plan. So I did learn that, and I have a great friend that's an actor, and one of the things he says, because actors go to tons of auditions, and maybe 5 out of 100, maybe 10 out of 100 times they get a yes, and 95 of those times they'll get a no, is simply the motto is, have fun and make a friend. So that was my motto approaching this 100, and I had a lot of fun, and I did make a friend. His name was Dick Canterbury. He's 72 years old. He kept calling me his California friend. He was running, 72 years old, running a 100-mile ultra marathon. He has run 42 and completed 40 ultra marathons. Started running when he was 40. Midwestern guy, really, really awesome to meet. So really cool guy to be a friend. So thank you. I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you to all the friends and family who have supported me in this crazy endeavor. And I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you. Friday afternoon, getting ready to pack everything up in the 2 drop bags. This is drop bag 1 for Glenmont Park. Come in a little bit closer there. Expected mileage, time, and how many hours in the race. Should be able to get in here 3 times, and this drop bag should be able to get into twice. This is the Mohican Wilderness one at mile 13.5, and I'm hoping at mile 93. So I think I have everything covered. Whatever I don't, I'm just gonna have to suffer through. Expecting to start off at about 26 degrees tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Moving through the night, and then hitting rain about 4 a.m. Sunday morning. Here's what I plan to have on me, carry with me layers, some med stuff, some goose, nutrition, some chafing prevention stuff, and hydration. So hopefully this works out. Fingers crossed. Some very nice scenery here in central Ohio. Trees are beautiful. Clouds are beautiful. We do love those clouds here in Ohio. This will be the last part of daylight that I will see before I'll be running tomorrow. Looks like it's going to be a hilly run. Promised to be 12,000 feet of elevation gain and 12,000 feet of elevation decline. Always remember that. The good part of that elevation gain is the downhill and 100 miles. Have a drive-through check-in registration here in Mohican. It is 4:49 in the morning, Saturday, October 31, and I and almost all the other runners are hiding in their cars where it's warm. Outside it says it's 30 degrees right now, and I think it'll drop to 28-ish before daylight. Dodged 4 deer, 1 possum on the way. So my start time is actually 5:17. I'm in a slower heat. So I'm doing some social distancing starting. I'm ready to get it over with though.
Trees if they would dead, dying, disease, or down. So you're going to be running through old growth forest. Hopefully you get there before it gets dark. Some beautiful, beautiful red oak trees, huge trees, and prairie that's never been cut. So it's all, everything there is all natural, older than the Mohican forest.
Video doesn't pick it up very well, but that is a blue moon.
Yeah, please stay on the left side of the
Almost mile 10. Doing strong, feeling strong, doing well. The sun is coming up. About 2 hours and 11 minutes in to the run. It's been quite nice so far. All right, checking in here. Just past mile 20. It's about 10 a.m. 5-hour mark. So far so good on the pacing, but I've seen that before. So keep pushing forward. You can see some beautiful landscape here in the Ohio wilderness. Not much more left to go. A little bit more. Oh, hello. It's good to see you. Oh, just past mile 30 and through an aid station. And it's 7 hours and 53 minutes into the run, which is good. A little ahead of a lofty goal I had of 30 miles by in 8 hours, which is actually the bigger lofty goal is 60 miles in 16 hours. So if I can be at mile 60 by 9 p.m. tonight, I think I'll have a little bit more of a comfortable cushion getting through the night and into the rainy morning. So far, the counter engineering is working. Hopefully I didn't start out too hard. Time will tell, and it will tell me very quickly and very loudly. But hopefully not. So far, some muscle fatigue, but not too bad. So stick around and I'll see you in 10 more miles. Mile 40 passed, within my my goal. My goal doesn't leave a lot of cushion. If things go bad, just don't make it. But next 5 miles is what I'm focused on now. Just came through a drop bag and aid station. Did not get nearly the food I was hoping for. I got a half a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I feel like throwing up right now, but having a good time. All right, I'll check with you again in 10. Whew, I just passed mile 50 finally. 14 and a half hours into the run. I'm not thinking I'm going to make the cutoff, which sucks, but such is life. Beautiful course. I just can't go very fast in the dark. Very muddy and slippery, and rocks under the leaves. So under the blue moon, so that's the second full moon in a month, once every 30 years maybe, I heard, but it seems like I've seen it more than once in my life. So I'm not sure about that, but it is Halloween, October 31st. It's a beautiful creek. So yeah, I DNF'd right about mile 52. The first 40 miles took me 10 hours and 40 minutes, and then the next 12-ish took me about another 5 hours. So there was no way that I was going to make the next cutoff. So I went ahead and bailed, saving my body some punishment, I would say, for randomly nothing, because there was no way I was going to make the next cutoff and then I would have been done. So thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of the show.